Hey, what's up guys? Jack with Sioux Dent Repair. Just coming to you today live from the shop here. Just going to show you a little bit of what we're working on, or what I've been working on for today. So I did a really bad dent here in the front body line. So I haven't done any wet sand or buff or anything like that. It's got a little bit of a scratch in it. But basically I just wanted to kind of show you as far as what the dent repair process. So I actually just posted a video, or picture I should say, of this. So one of the factors that were kind of in play here with this vehicle is this was actually a lease turn-in. So the customer was all done with the lease on it and whatnot. They actually already got it turned back in, or well, technically they did, and the dealership actually brought it over here for me to fix the dents on it. So just gonna kind of show you as far as what we're gonna be working on as far as the rest of the damage. So the customer didn't really see this until they brought the car in for the estimate. Prior to basically bringing it in. So this is a real common thing as far as people get lease damage, or cars with leases, and then they just inquire some damage over the time that they've had it, or get damage I should say, over the time that they have it, and then when it's time to turn the car back in, well, they definitely want to get it fixed prior to bringing it in, because or at least have some type of arrangements made, which is what happened here with us. So because if you don't basically get this all figured out prior, you'll end up getting hit with the bill for fixing this when you go to turn your lease in. One thing that it actually brings up with that is a lot of times what they're doing is now obviously always check your lease agreements and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, man? So always check your lease agreements and stuff like that, because sometimes certain lease contracts will have some type of certain clauses as far as they'll give you up to X amount of damage. They'll give you what's some other things. So it'd be like up to X amount of dent. So like if you've got up to a 2-inch dent or a credit card size dent or something like that, a lot of times they'll just go ahead and waive that and kind of consider that kind of general wear and tear. I know there are a lot more, so I used to work at a dealership in town, so I know that they're a lot more lenient if you're going to be actually getting another car through them. So if you're going to actually get another lease, like turn your lease in and then get another one, they're a lot more easier to work with and everything like that as far as with your pre-existing damage. But in the case of like this one here, well, this guy ended up getting another car from them, so it wasn't a big deal, but he ended up having to pay out of pocket. So sometimes they've got clauses like up to like $1,500 in damage and stuff like that. So it really just kind of depends. And we actually did get to see this person's lease contract. They actually had it with them. So we went on ahead and were able to check it out and see that there was actually no real clause as far as negotiation, I guess, room. They were kind of basically like, no, the car needs to be completely fixed. Obviously, I would always tell people to consult your salesperson at the dealership or whoever you're chatting with to see if there's a little bit of flexibility, I guess, there. So I guess as far as the rest of the damage on this, we're actually going to be fixing this big crease in the fender. So if you look here with the light, it's going to really show it. So we've got I believe it was a 16-inch crease. It runs all the way down this fender. As you can see, just kind of highlighted in the paintless dent repair light there. I mean, it's literally about the same length as the reflection. So just to kind of show you as far as what that looks like without a dent repair light on it. So it is pretty subtle, not super, standing out to you or whatnot, but it is definitely some type of a, damage or a line that you can probably see. Obviously not near as good with a dent repair light, but it kind of gives you an idea as far as what we're looking at. It's actually got some scuffs and scratches in it that you can see, stuff like there. We're actually going to go ahead and buff a lot of this stuff out the best we can. And then that way the customer, obviously, like I said, they've already got the lease already all set up and done. But that way they can get it turned in, and then they're not going to be hit with a typically in something like this, they would price it out for a conventional repair, which means body shop. So obviously, as you would imagine, some damage like that, as well as the big door dent that I literally just posted on my Instagram feed here, if you guys want to check it out. It's a before and after photo. You would be getting hit with a pretty big bill on this. So this is paint code RR from Ford. And obviously Ford, Lincoln, both use the same colors. But this is a very complex color, because it's actually got... if you guys are familiar with paint systems and stuff like that, clear coat is obviously clear, but it's the top surface or the top finish that you put over paint. So you actually have your primer, then your sealer before you paint, and then you've got your base coat, which is the paint color, so this red, and then you've got a clear coat on top of it. Well, in this specific color, they actually put color in the clear coat. So it's a whole different type of paint system. Obviously a lot more expensive because it is a lot more specialized specifically for this vehicle. So that's something that you have to take into effect as well when pricing out for body shop repairs. Obviously that extra, extra step of paint work and stuff like that, it does get expensive. So anyways, so just figured I'd chat with you a little bit about lease turn-ins here today. If you got any questions for us, feel free to go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Feel free to go ahead and give us a call, 605-250-1023. We'd be happy to chat with you about any type of information. Obviously, you can always visit our website as well. You'll be able to see before and after photos, all that kind of stuff, videos, all sorts of stuff. So anyways, so hopefully you guys have a good night here. Take care, and we will see you on the next one, or actually tomorrow. So take care. Have a good night.